Literally everyone on Instagram is losing followers every single day. But it comes down to what you're actually doing about this as to whether your followers are going up or down each day on the platform. And today I'm going to talk about it. So I've always had a ton of people in my comment section on YouTube and in my Instagram DMs asking or complaining about a recent drop in their follower count from people unfollowing them. And it's become more apparent recently with the changes to the algorithm and the updates that Instagram have been rolling out. I've had a ton of people complaining about losing followers and asking what they can do to fix it. So today I'm going to explain exactly why this is happening from a macro overview sort of style, as well as what you can do about it to fix it and begin gaining followers again on Instagram. Before we do that though, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I post 2 videos like this every single week, all about growing on social media, specifically Instagram, and making money online. We're on the push to hit 30,000 subscribers this year, which would be incredible. So hopefully you can support, leave a like, subscribe, and comment any questions you got in the comment section down below. So, Instagram follower drop. So surprisingly enough, the main reason for this is not actually from people unfollowing you. It's actually about your lack of new followers or lack of follower growth. Every single Instagram page loses followers every single day, and it's very consistent with your follower count. So every single day on my accounts, I lose about the same amount of followers. It's just how it is. Instagram might delete bot accounts which have been following you. People may dislike your content and just see a post they don't like and unfollow. They may no longer be interested in your content because they are no longer interested in the niche that your content is in. Or maybe they're just trying to become more productive on social media, so they go ahead and unfollow a bunch of accounts so that it sort of limits them. That's actually what I've been doing recently. It could be a whole range of different reasons why people are unfollowing you. But regardless, you're going to lose people every single day. It's just natural with how Instagram works. You're going to get a handful of people unfollow you. The more followers you have, the more they will unfollow you daily. It should stick to a pretty normal percent. So if you're at 1,000 and you're losing 1 a day, when you're at 100,000, maybe you're losing 100 a day. So that means that your problem is not the fact that people are unfollowing you. That's just normal. It's the fact that you're not getting enough new followers in to replace those 100 people that are unfollowing you daily, and then get even more so that you can grow faster. So you might ask, how do you grow your following on Instagram? Well, I would say go and watch my 100+ free videos on my YouTube channel, which basically dive into the ins and outs of a whole range of different growth strategies. You get to watch me grow accounts from scratch. There's different challenges, there's different tips and tricks on literally everything about Instagram. But I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to have to go and watch 100 videos. So I'm just going to go out and give you the 5 key tips right now in this video and summarize what you can do to grow your account faster on Instagram. So number 1 is content. And this is a boring one, but it is crucial. You need to be making your own content in 2020 to get results, or at least have a designer or someone on your team making the content for you. Simply reposting content isn't going to cut it. Now, quick disclaimer, like anything I say, you might still get results reposting content, but if you'd created that piece of content, you would probably get better results. And the gap between created content and reposted content is just going to consistently widen every single month on Instagram, more and more and more. Now, part of the reason for this is because there are literally millions and millions of accounts on Instagram which simply repost content all day long, which means if you start jumping into that niche where there are already millions of other people doing it, you're not really doing anything to stand out. And because chances are, if someone is interested in golf, they're already following the golf page that's got 1 million followers that is reposting all the funniest golf TikToks. So if you start doing that with 0 followers and that person comes across your page, there is no reason for them to follow you because they already follow the big page that is reposting all that content. So why would they want that exact same content in their feed twice? It just doesn't make any sense. And another part of the reason that you want to be creating your content is because all of the recent Instagram updates that they keep rolling out. And in these updates, if you've been watching them on my channel, you'll know, but they're massively favoring content creators over content curators. Now, this doesn't mean that meme pages are dead and that these sort of theme/niche pages won't exist in the future. They definitely will, but it does mean that you have to get creative about things and create content rather than just relying on finding other viral content and reposting it, which could still get results, but I would highly recommend you learn how to create it yourself. Or another cheeky wee loophole around this is you can actually find content from other platforms and bring it to Instagram. So you could find people who are making great tweets and bring them onto Instagram because no one in your niche is doing it. You can already look at Twitter and see that tweet went viral, so a ton of people liked the tweet. If you post it on Instagram, chances are you're going to get a good result as well, as long as you format it well. I actually had a friend who did this with like pictures of dudes with abs, and he made a lot of money from that account reposting that content. So it was original to Instagram, but it was still, he didn't have to go out there and create the content himself. Now for personal brands, invest the time and or money that it's going to take to put out awesome content for your audience. In the long run, it'll definitely be worth it. Not only will good content help convert profile visits into more followers, like a higher percentage of the people that see your profile will follow, but on top of that, great original content will get more of a reach than just average content that you might be posting currently on your personal brand, and therefore that's going to lead to more profile visits, a higher percentage are going to follow, and the cycle continues in a very beneficial way. Now, number 2 is content specific hashtags. Now that you've got awesome content, you need to get it out there in front of the right people. Hashtags are an awesome way to do that. Whatever your content is about, create a set of 25 to 30 hashtags specific to that niche that you can use to then post with your content, so your content can then rank and show up on those hashtags. This means every time someone searches those hashtags, or if someone is following that hashtag, you can show up in their feed and generate new followers every single day. Now, the really important part with hashtags is it actually matches your content and your page. Don't just throw in random hashtags that might get you a lot of likes but are off niche. And on top of this, also make sure that you've got the right size hashtags. Now, I made an entire video walking through how to find the right ones, and I will link my hashtag tutorial below, but in essence, you want to find hashtags that aren't so big that they've got an insane amount of competition and you're never going to be able to rank in the trending section. You want to avoid those, but you also don't want the ones that have got like a couple hundred posts and you're never going to get any traction from. You want that sort of middle ground where you're going to get a bit of results from, but you've also got the decent chance of showing up at the top on, so you get some growth. Now, step number 3 is be nice to the algorithm. Now, this is a big one, and I've made a boatload of videos on the Instagram algorithm updates and so on. If you haven't already seen them, go watch those after this video. But in essence, don't do things that are going to hurt your rankings within Instagram. Don't deliberately do things that will hurt your account and limit your reach on the platform. That would just be silly, yet people do it every single day. Now, you can go and watch all those videos on my channel. All the most recent ones is a bunch of algorithm updates, but to summarize these points into a few key tips, here's what you want to do to be nice to the algorithm. 1, make your own content. Stop just reposting content without adding value. Number 2 is stop trying to trick Instagram into pushing your content by using things like engagement groups and power likes. Supercomputers that are literally designed to rank content are not dumb. They're actually very, very intelligent machines, 1,000 times more intelligent than you and I put together. They're not going to get tricked this easily. Number 3, focus on community. Engage with your followers, reply to their comments, interact on your story, get personal with people. Allow them to vote on different things about your account, and this is just going to add to the experience and the connection they have with your profile. Now, number 4 is to avoid anything spammy or inauthentic, such as bots, mass commenting, or putting things like nice post, check out my page for more on a bunch of hashtags. It's just not going to work. Now, number 5, use your analytics to find the best posting practices for your account, like what time's best to post, what day of the week gets better results, and what sort of content works best for you. And lastly, focus on content that gets great session time. Instagram love it. Now, if you follow those 6 things that you can do, that would definitely help you do better within the algorithm, reach more people, and grow your profile. Now, number 4 is run a $5 per day ad to grow your profile faster. Now that you've got everything sorted, you've got great content, you understand the algorithm well, you're using good hashtags, it's time to speed things up and throw some fuel on the fire to speed up your results. Now, not only does doing this help increase your growth, obviously, because new people come in from the Facebook ads that you're running on Instagram, but at the same time, these newfound followers will then engage with your content, which is going to mean that you can grow faster organically. Because let's say someone finds you from an ad and they become an engaged follower, and then they tag 3 of their friends. You've just got 3 new followers, assuming those 3 people follow you. for free because you paid for that first follower and then the rest come free, and then they're all engaging with your content, so then you rank higher in hashtags and you find new followers through that organically. So it does have a compounding effect when you've optimized your profile. Now personally, when I run ads, all I do is just run the ads to my best content. Now one thing that I notice a lot of people really hate about paid ads is the first part of the word, paid. Now, obviously, yes, you do have to spend money for paid ads, but think of money as a tool. If you can choose between spending $5 a day to generate 50 new followers on Instagram that are targeted to your niche, or spending 2 hours per day commenting on the platform, engaging with people on hashtags, on bigger accounts, and so forth to generate 50 targeted followers, which would you pick? Obviously, the paid option is way better, assuming the quality of the followers is the same. This way, instead of spending 2 hours commenting, you could work minimum wage for 2 hours here in New Zealand and get paid $35 or close to 40, but let's say 35 after tax, and then put that into Facebook ads, and you've literally got 7 times the result with the exact same amount of time invested. And that way you're just being way more time efficient than trying to do everything for free. Trust me, I tried doing everything for free at the start for the first few years. I definitely grew pages and got results. However, had I learned the benefits of investing and reinvesting into your profile and into your business in general, I would have way more results so much faster. Now, also, it's pretty easy to make that money back. If you're spending $5 a day, that's $150 per month, and you have, let's say, a $50 product that you promote, whether it be a service that you offer, maybe you do graphic design, whether it be a course, whether it be an affiliate product, software that you have, your local business, whatever, and you make $50 profit per sale, you only need 3 sales. So one every week and a half to get your money back, which is pretty easy. Now, 5, the last growth tip for this video is collaborate and cross-promote with other creators. So find people with a similar audience and a similar engagement size, and just you promote their content, they promote yours. Now, if you're a personal brand, I would suggest doing this by sharing each other's content to your stories rather than reposting it. If you're some sort of theme page, niche page, then reposting it in your feed is probably going to be the best. The reason I don't like doing it on personal brands is just because it's kind of a bit weird. Your personal brand is all about sort of you and your expertise, and if you're just posting someone else in your feed, it looks kind of weird. On your stories, it is much more authentic. Now, by doing this, you gain some of their followers, they gain some of yours, and everyone benefits. So that wraps up the 5 best growth tips to grow your profile and go from losing followers to then gaining followers. In conclusion, everyone gets a bunch of unfollows daily. Everyone is going to lose people every single day on Instagram. It's just how the game works. The issue is not that you're losing followers. The issue is that you're not gaining enough to replace them and then add more on top to grow your profile every single day. To increase this growth, focus on great content, targeted hashtags, working with the algorithm, running some $5 per day ads, and engaging with your audience and cross-promoting through other people in your niche. That's it for today's video. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Like I say, 2 videos like this every single week, helping you grow on social media, mostly Instagram, and make money online. Really appreciate your support. We're on the road to 30K in 2020. Hopefully we hit it. That's it from me. If you have any questions or anything you want me to cover in a future video, let me know in the comments. If you want to flick me a DM on Instagram, that's up here. And I will see you all next time.